Good morning, students. Once again, I'm back with you, and today I'm going to continue the first part of chapter 8, that is Reach for the Top. And I told you yesterday that we had two parts. We are discussing about Santosh Yadav in part 1, as you can see in your screen, and in the next part, we will discuss with Maria Sharapova. So she is also a star. She is also a star in the sports world, and I will be telling you while explanation. In fact, you people will feel yourself that how dedicated both of them were towards their work. How hard and how much hard they have struggled to reach towards their goal. And again, once again, we will come to know that this fact that where there is a will, there is a way, is a these two lesson is a good example for this motto, where they say with for this thought, where there is a will, there is a way. So I'm going to explain part first, and then in my next video part 2 will be discussed. So let's begin. So I told you, student, that the only woman in the world who had gone at Mount Everest twice, she was born in the society where the birth of son was regarded as a blessing and daughter were not welcome. So I've already started my first part in the first video, and then one day a holy man came to Santosh house when her mother was expecting her. Now he asked, like everybody, that every these the ladies of the house will ask him to give them the blessing for a son, but on the contrary they have asked the blessing for the daughter. So he was surprised. Anyhow, he had given his blessing, and when the child was born, she was a girl, and they have kept her name Santosh. So I think I've told you discuss about the first part. I have already discussed with you. So children, I told you, um, in the first paragraph, Santosh mother was blessed with the holy man to have a girl child. Even the holy man was surprised. He knew that many parents, they ask for the boy, they the baby boy should born to them, but here the girls are the ladies are somewhat different. They Santo's grandmother, she wanted that a girl child should be there in their house, so they asked the holy man from this to give the blessing of a girl child to be born in their house. Well, he was surprised. Anyhow, he gave his blessing, and then finally Santosh was born, and she was named Santosh also. As I told you, Santosh means satisfaction or contentment. But Santosh was not contented, she was not satisfied with the culture and custom of our society. She did not like to do that what really the others girls did. Whatever she felt right, she used to do that also. Like for example, I explained you yesterday about paragraph 2 and paragraph 3. Like paragraph 2 is dealing that when the other girls were putting traditional dress, Santosh liked to put shorts. She felt that nothing is wrong wearing a short. Now, children, the other thing which hurt Santosh when the parent decided, though the parents were not having any financial problem, and when they decided that the brother, all the five brothers of Santosh would go to Delhi for their further studies, Santosh objected this, that why she was not being sent there, why the parents had decided that the girl will be studying in the same village school. She did not like it, but at the same time she thought when the right time will come she will definitely object, because a girl going away from her village for her further studies is, there's nothing wrong in it. In fact, the parents should be happy. So she was waiting for the right time. Now again, in this paragraph 3 I could not explain the last part, so I will be explaining the last part of the sentence, and then we will be continuing with para 4. Now children, I told you that she was waiting for the right time for her further education. Well, she did not like to go to the local village school for her studies, so she decided that she would fight the system in her own quiet way when the right time will come. Well, the right time came when she turned 16, because at that time mostly all the girls in her village, they got married when they were turned to 16. Well, Santosh was also under pressure from her parents to do the same, to get married, but then she objected. She objected this, and now I'm going to explain this para 4 to you people. A marriage as early as that was the last thing on her mind. Now she did not want to get married, and of course not at this early age. Okay, this was the last thing in her mind. She threatened her parent that she would never marry if she did not get a proper education. Now this is very important. She told her parents straight away that she would not get married until unless she will not complete her education. Now the parents objected this, and she left home and got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. When her parents refused to pay for her education, now children, she went herself, okay, and she took admission in a school in Delhi. Now the parents refused. The parents were very biased because she had taken such a decision of her life by herself, and the result was that they refused to pay fees for education. Well, she did not lose hope. She was a very brave child, and she politely informed them of her plans to earn money by working part time to pay her school fees. Now, children, at a early, she did not lose hope. At the same time, she decided that she would be doing some work for earning to give her school fees and all for some important thing. So her parents finally then agreed to pay for her education. Well, the parents could not bear this, that a small child getting education, and since she was away from her parents, she has to do a lot of domestic work also by herself, and so they thought that it would be a very tough life if she will go for earning also. So the parents finally agreed to pay for her education. Now the fifth paragraph, wishing always to study a bit more. Now children, people, they feel tired after studying for 2 to 3 hours, but she always had one wish in her mind. See, this is very important. She was so full of determination. She never want to close her book, even she was very tired, and she used to say by herself, a bit more, a bit more, a bit more should I study. And with her father slowly getting used to her urge for more education, and finally she was going very, she had a very high aim to get higher education, and of course this was understood by her father, because very slowly she was getting used to her urge for more education. Well, Santosh passed the high school examination and went to Jaipur. Now from Delhi she went to Jaipur. She joined Maharani College. Now Maharani College is one of the best college of Jaipur, and she went there and she started living. She got a room in Kasturba hostel. There was one host. There were many hostel in that college, so she got a room in Kasturba hostel. Santosh remembers Kasturba hostel faced Aravali's Hill. Now, children, the beautiful pink city of Jaipur is surrounded by Aravali Hills. So she told Kasturba the windows of her rooms were opening towards the beautiful Aravali Hills. I used to watch villagers from my room. Now she was, when she used to get tired from her studies, sometimes she used to watch villager from her room, going up the hill and suddenly vanishing after a while. And what she used to see, that they were going towards the hill and they used to get vanish. Vanish means disappear. So vanish means here disappear. One day I decided to check it out myself. Now, children, she also wanted to do the same thing. She also wanted to go to Aravali Hill and see why they used to get vanished, where they used to disappear. I found nobody except a few mountaineers, but at that day, nobody, no villager was there, and only a few mountaineers were there who were getting training. I asked if I could join them. So, with a very uh, shy word, she told them if she could join them. To my pleasant surprise, they answered in the affirmative. Affirmative means they did not give negative answer, and they told to her join the group and motivated me to take to climbing. Not only that, they motivated her that she should also learn how to climb the mountains. Well, now we are here at paragraph 6. Then there was no looking back for this determined young girl. Now she was full of determination and now she did not want to return back. She did not look back. She saved money and enrolled in a course at Uttarakashi Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. She was so interested that she started saving her pennies, her money, and she enrolled in a course at Uttarakashi Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. This word you have to learn, children, this name of the institution. So, where she had got admission now? She had got admission now at Uttarakashi Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. My college semester in Jaipur was to end in April, but it ended on the 19th of May. Now, children, unfortunately, her college semester in Jaipur was to end in April, but it ended on the 19th of May. And I was supposed to be Uttarakashi on the 21st. 19th May was the end of her session, of her college session, of the end. It was the end of her semester, okay, and she was supposed to reach there by 21st. Now, earlier she decided she would go back and visit her parents. She will meet her parents, and from there she will go to Kashi, uh, Uttarakashi Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. But she could not, because of the lack of time, because she was not having any time, she could not go back home. Instead, I headed straight for the training. She had to go straight for her training. I had to write a letter of apology to my father, without whose permission I had got myself enrolled at Uttarakashi. Now she felt a bit guilty because for getting admission did not take the permission of her parents, so she had written everything in a letter to her father by telling her that she had got enrolled at Uttarakashi Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. Now, students, I am here at paragraph 7. Thereafter, Santosh went on an expedition every year. Now, children, from that day, since she had got enrolled at Uttarakashi, so every year they took their students for training. Santosh went on an expedition every year. Her climbing skills matured rapidly. Rapidly means quickly, and with each year, her climbing skill was getting matured. That means she was learning climbing very fast. Also, she developed a remarkable resistance to cold and the altitude. Altitude means height. And children, she started developing a resistance power against the cold and the altitude. Many people, they feel sick when they go up in the mountains, but then she started building her resistance power. Equipped with an iron will, Now children, she was having, God has equipped her with one thing, and that was her iron will, physical endurance, and an amazing mental toughness. Now children, this is very important. These three keywords help for r- getting success everywhere. So what are these three keywords? Here you can see, first is iron will, physical endurance, and mental toughness. This is very very important, and you have to learn it. So these 3 points, these three characters of her life, due to this she was getting success, and she was able to fulfill her dream because she was equipped with an iron will. Her willpower was very strong. Physical endurance, that means she has become strong physically. And definitely mental toughness. She was not scared when she used to get climbing, when she used to climb on the mountain. She proved herself repeatedly. Now, children, every time she used to prove herself, she was one of the best mountaineering. Every time she has proved this to her coach. Now, I will be explaining some of the difficult word here, and then we will move ahead. The culminations of her hard work and sincerely came in 1992. Now, children, what is the meaning of culmination? It means top point. Okay, the highest point. So, children, this highest point of her hard work was seen in 1992, just 4 years after she had shyly asked the Aravali mountaineers if she could join them. Santosh Yadav. So, if she could join them at barely 20 years of age, Santosh Yadav scaled Mount Everest. Now, she joined the group. Okay, and I was here now, equipped with an iron will. Yes, the culmination of her hard work and sincerity came in 1992, just 4 years after she had shyly asked the Aravali mountaineers if she could join them. At barely 22 years of age, Santosh Yadav scaled Mount Everest. Now, children, when she was 22, she started scaling Mount Everest, becoming the youngest woman in the world to achieve the feat. Now, she was only 22 when she has achieved her goal. If her climbing skill, physical fitness, and mental strength impressed her senior, her concern for others and desire to work together with them found her a special place in the hearts of fellow champions. Now, children, here her character is divided here into two parts. First, her seniors, her teachers, and the senior members, they were very much impressed by her, the way she was showing her skills in climbing. Okay, she was physically fit and she was having a strong mental strength. This impressed her senior. This three thing is very necessary for climbing. That is a good climbing skill, physical fitness, and mental strength. But the other part we cannot deny. She was not only a good climber, but she had desire to work together. That means she wanted to have a teamwork, and not only that, she had got a special place in the hearts of her fellow climber because she was having a very what to say, helping attitude. Now you can see, children, you can see in this picture. Okay, we can see her, this iron will, physical endurance, and mental toughness. Okay, all these things were very important when a person climb. And you can see her picture, she is climbing, her coach is standing beside her. Now, during the 1992 Everest mission, Santosh Yadav provided special care to a climber who lay dying at the South Col. Now, children, in 1992, incident have happened when they were doing completing wanted to complete their Everest mission. Santosh Yadav provided special care to a climber who lay dying at the south point. She was unfortunately unsuccessful in saving him, that he was about to die. Okay, maybe because of lack of oxygen or whatever, or he must be very ill. She helped him a lot to save him, but she could not save him. However, she managed to save another climber. So another climber, Mohan Singh, he was also sick, and she managed to save another climber, Mohan Singh, who would have met with the same fate had she not shared her oxygen with him. Now, children, oxygen is a very precious thing when you go for climbing, and she saved him by sharing her oxygen. That means she did not even took care of herself also. She did not care when her oxygen will finish, then who is going to give her? Well, she only wanted to save him. Now, children, paragraph 9. Within 12 months, Santosh found herself a member of an Indo-Nepalese women's expedition that invited her to join them. Very soon she was invited for what? For Indo-Nepalese women's expedition, and it was an invitation from their side to join them. She then scaled the Everest a second time, and then when she joined that group, she once again went to the Everest. Second time she has also went to the Everest, thus setting a record as the only woman to have scaled the Everest twice. She set a record that she was the only woman who went the Everest twice, and securing for herself and India a unique place in the annals of mountaineering. Okay, now, children, not only that, she was annals is history. Annals here means history. In the word history, a record was written for Santosh Yadav that she is the only woman. She is the only woman who have scaled the Everest twice, and make our country proud. And India had a unique place in the annals of mountaineering. In recognition of her achievement, the Indian government bestowed upon her one of the nation's top honors, the Padma Shri. And children, it was then the Indian government decided that she would be honored with which award? The nation top honor, that is, she got the Padma Shri. Describing now the last paragraph of this part. Describing her feeling when she was literally on top of the world, Santosh has said, "It took some time for the enormity of the moment to sink in." Not when she was taking the interview, okay, she was asked that how she felt. Enormity, let me tell you, this is a new word, and enormity means axis. Axis, okay, EXCESS. Now, I took some time for the excess of the moment to sink in. Now, children, she took some time to get engrossed in that beautiful atmosphere. Then I unfolded the Indian tricolor and held it aloft on the roof of the world. And then what happened? Unfold me, she hosted, okay, she unfolded our tricolor and she had put on the top of the roof of the world. The feeling is indescribable. She was not able to describe that wonderful feeling which she was feeling at that time. The Indian flag was flying on top of the world. It was truly a spiritual moment. I felt proud as an Indian. Also a fervent environmentalist, Santosh collected and brought down 500 kilogram of garbage from the Himalayas. Now, children, she was also fervent means a great environmentalist means one who takes great care of environment. and garbage means rubbish. Now children, she was a great environmentalist. When she found that a garbage was there, she maximum garbage she collected of 500 kilogram of garbage from the Himalayas. She bought it, put it on the valleys of the Himalaya. So she was not only a good climber, she was a great environmentalist also. Now with this I have completed this lesson. Now children, first of all, while reading this story, you must have felt that she was a girl with full of determination and dedication, isn't it? And she was having a strong willpower. She was having also a very kind nature. She did not care for her oxygen, okay, cylinder. In fact, she shared that cylinder to a die person, which a very less person do, because when you need oxygen when you are at the top, otherwise you won't be able to breathe. So she did not care this. Instead, she helped him, okay. And in the year 92 during the Everest mission, okay, she provided a lot of special care to a climber who was dying. Well, she was a good environmentalist also, as she brought 500 kg of garbage, okay. So now I am thinking to discuss some of the points of the question answer. I will not be explaining line by line, but I will be telling you about some of the textual question and answer, okay. And you have to write your own when I will be giving you in the homework. Now first question, thinking about the test. Now you have to answer these questions in only in one or two sentences. So what was the holy man? Why was the holy man who gave Santosh mother his blessing surprise? Because like everyone, he thought, why he was surprised? Because they did not like to have son like other people. In fact, they like to have a daughter. Now this you have to write it in two sentences. Give an example to show that even as a young girl, Santosh was not ready to accept anything unreasonable. Now in the very beginning, she was very much she was a girl with full of determination, and she chose a correct and a rational path. Now you can write that she did not want that she should change, but everybody should change according to her. But the path where she was moving, it should be correct. She was not ready to accept anything that was unreasonable. Why was Santosh sent to the local store? Because at that time it was a prevailing custom that the girls will not go out of the station, and the parents were affluent enough to send her to a city school. Though this was a fact, but they did not. So she went by herself. When did she leave home for Delhi and why? Now the social rule required a girl to get married at the age of 16. When she was getting married, she told not to get married at that early age. Instead, she would be taking her higher education. And in protest, she went off to Delhi and enrolled herself in a school there. This is the third question. Now let's see what is the fourth question. When did she leave home for Delhi and why? So when the social rules required a girl to get married at the age of 16, she protested this, and in this manner she had left for Delhi, okay, and she was enrolled there in a school. Question number 5. Why did Santosh parents agree to pay for her schooling in Delhi? Now children, the parents, when they came to know that her daughter has to go to school, and she had to do she had to pay her fees also, and for that she has to work hard. So they decided they should this will be too much for her, and it was this cheat that made their parents relent, and they started helping her. What mental qualities of Santosh are brought into light by this incident? Now, children, one character was there. She was full of determination. She could not tolerate anything wrong in her life. This because of this, she was brought into light by this incident. So, children, I have discussed the main point of the question answer, but you will be writing your own question answer. I'm not going to spoon feed you by telling word by word. Now, tomorrow, okay, the rest of the question answer we will discuss in online classes, and tomorrow we will, in my next video, we will be doing our next part, that is Maria Sharapova. This is also very interesting, this lesson, and you can see how this girl is also is full of determination to reach towards her goal. With this, I complete my video here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.